Guess who's back?
Back again.
Hey.
Got that boy Byron in the building.
It's
What's
good to
going
be
on?
back, man. I'm fresh off of a nice Montreal, Canada trip. It was awesome.
Oh, we all
I thought you were about
fresh.
to say off of a musty hike.
Wow, that's
That too. If I smell a little, let me know.
Yeah. We all probably stink up in here,
Right.
boy. Hey, Byron, we do some trivia.
Yeah.
We do some trivia now.
Okay.
At the very beginning. In Chicago, hope y'all ready for this trivia here. Question. This is a pretty good one, actually.
Okay.
Look at you know the answer.
I'm trying to read
Sarah
your hand.
Sarah be cheating.
First of all, your handwriting is like a fourth grader, and it's upside down, and I don't have my glasses.
Wow.
I can't see
That was
anything.
a lot of
That
disrespect.
was a lot.
Wow. I'm going to let you handle that.
Wow.
Wow. That was hard to hear.
Now I'm about to try to not struggle through my own shit now.
Anyway,
Here's the trivia question. The town of Lake became what Southside community area after it was annexed to Chicago in 1889?
oh Lord.
Ooh,
a good question.
Yeah, don't guess right now. But
Okay. I'm going to try to come up
we
with
coming
something.
back. Chicago, 77 flavors of Chicago, about to get it cracking, y'all.
Hey.
Let's go.
This is the podcast where we visit all 77 of Chicago's historic neighborhoods and discuss their heritage and taste the amazing food.
And if you know anything about us, we love two things, food and Chicago. So I can't wait to burn this gas money.
You ready?
Let's get it.
This is the 77 Flavors of Chicago, the podcast.
Yo.
You see how he muted himself first and then muted us?
Yeah.
He wanted to get that yo off.
Yeah. I got to kick it off right. What you mean? What you mean?
I was going to say, I feel better about that gas money comment now that gas prices are slightly,
Slightly going down. Yeah. Ever so slightly.
ever so minusculely.
Yeah. They on the downward trend. Before we get into the niceties here, let's finish off that trivia question, y'all. The question was, the town of Lake became what Southside community area after it was annexed to Chicago?
Okay, so I'm going to say logically it has to be near the lake, right? So it has to be the southeast side of...
I mean, that's up to you. Let's see your
That's my logic
process,
right
okay?
here, okay?
Okay.
So I would say South Shore, possibly Hyde Park was its own thing already, so it can't be
Okay,
Hyde Park.
look at it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Possibly South Shore,
What?
but that was part of Hyde Park.
Hey, look, okay, all right.
So we're further south?
I would say I was going to guess South Shore as well.
Okay, you gonna guess South Shore?
Yeah, South Shore is my guess.
I don't think it's South Shore. South Shore was part of Hyde Park.
Okay, all right,
Oh.
Sarah's right. Sarah's right on that one.
I would say...
So new guess.
Lake.
What's directly west of South Shore?
This is a tough one, y'all. I should gave.
Calumet Heights?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me help y'all out. Let me help you
Yeah.
out. Y'all, you close. You are
Okay.
close. Not actually. Y'all not really close. If I'm being
It's a
honest.
good guess, but it wasn't
Yeah, if I'm
good.
being honest, man. Y'all, if you said Inglewood,
Oh.
What?
Inglewood.
this is. Oops, hold on. If you said Inglewood, that is for you.
Yeah.
The community area of Inglewood became Laketown became Inglewood.
Wow.
Yeah, here's some more fun facts. Something that you all don't know, and I didn't know, and I found this out, that townships were abolished in Chicago in 1902. So there's the town of Lake, there's Jefferson Township, there's Hyde Park Township, there was actually town of Lake, Chicago Lawn was in there. So, but yeah, Chicago abolished them. Now they're still honored because that's how they show property assessment. So just to be like, oh, this was this, you know what I mean? Like for whoever still owns part of that's what it's for.
Okay.
So fun fact, Inglewood used to be the, I want to say, epicenter of the town of Lake.
I never would have guessed.
Me neither.
Yeah. Hey, look. Hey,
Good,
stay tuned
good
with
question.
your
Good question.
Yeah, stay tuned with your boy. I'll be putting y'all on.
You said 1889?
1889. That was the annexation of pretty much everything in
Everything,
Chicago.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
All on.
Y'all, I'm glad we got y'all tuned up early this, if you're listening Monday morning or whenever you're listening, if this is your first time, glad we got you some knowledge in real quick. I'm Dario.
I'm Sara.
And we, again, joined by our boy for a record fifth or
It would
sixth?
either be 5th or 6th, but either
No
way,
way.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad to be back, man. It's
That's
always a
crazy.
good time. When
You
I'm
know,
on here,
you know.
It's always an unhinged time.
It is.
Yeah, but I'm good. But this is gonna
We
be
in public
very
this time.
toned down.
Yeah, because we tired. We went on a hike.
We did.
We already ate
I'm
a lot.
full, and I want to hear some history, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, you did say you want to hear some history.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about our week, though.
Yeah,
How was your
let's talk
week?
about it. I really honestly don't even want to talk about it. It was too busy. But
It was a lot.
we will talk about it as well.
Yeah.
It was very busy, y'all. We were working on the project. Sarah has been telling you about the last few episodes. Working with Blacks and Green, which is a fantastic organization.
Yep.
Hoping to fight energy justice. Not
Yes.
fight energy, but provide energy justice.
Fight for energy
Fight for energy.
justice.
There we go. Why was I struggling with that?
Sorry, it's the food you ate, the burrito.
It's the, you say your boy is. It's this damn pina colada we got going on
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
going crazy. But the retreat that we were just at was the Black Energy Justice Retreat. And it was a 3-day retreat. People, scientists, experts from all over the country came
Yeah.
to Chicago for this retreat. We ended our 3 days with a tour of, and if you follow us on social media, you might have seen Dario, the docent of the tour. And if you don't know what docent means, Google it, because I didn't know when we first heard it a year and a half ago.
Hey.
But basically, we went around the majority of the South Side to very important historical Black
Homes.
and sites. It was very, very informative.
Yeah, I mean, we went
It
to.
was a good tour.
Yeah, we were Hyde Park, Lawndale, Bronzeville, Woodlawn.
Yep.
We saw the different gardens in the city. Some of the homes we saw were the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. We even went past Muhammad Ali's home, where he stayed.
The Obama
home. Lorraine Hansberry home.
Yeah. Phyllis Wheatley homes.
Phyllis Wheatley, all of
All
which
of them.
you can
Emmett
find
Till.
out. Yeah, all of which you can find out about through Blacks and Green.
Yep.
We're working with them. I'm sure we're gonna see. Not sure.
Yeah.
We will show you much more over the next course of the next year. So stay tuned for that. It's very fun.
Super fun.
But Byron, you
How was your
celebrated.
week?
He celebrated a birthday. He
was in Montreal.
Montreal.
Out here.
Photo shoot.
Yeah,
Talk to us.
I had
I
Montreal.
see you that one step forward photo
Yeah, you seen that?
and action.
That was all her, what I call her artistic direction. You
The
know what I'm
photographer?
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm corny. I would have never came with any of those poses. I would have just been like arms folded, one point. Yeah, it would have been
black
all
dude
ugly.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been like, just let her do it. No, but Montreal was great. I would recommend if anybody wants to go to a city where it's like it's got a European feel, but it's not Europe. Go there. If you like good food, they have a great food scene.
They have a nice Chinatown, don't they?
Their Chinatown, not only is their Chinatown nice, but their Chinatown is 6 minutes away from their downtown. So if you
Right.
got
Oh,
a
wow.
downtown
Yeah.
hotel, that'd be an easy way to just
Yeah.
walk
Oh,
over
wow.
there.
I like Montreal. I feel like it's.
You been to
similar-
Montreal?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's similar
I
to
ain't been
Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
It's Frenchy Chicago.
Frenchy
That's what I call
Chicago.
it. It's Frenchy
Yeah.
Chicago.
So it's got a Chicago feel
I
to
mean
it.
Chicago's
Yeah.
inspired by Paris.
That's
so
There we go.
it all
you
comes
know,
full
it's-
circle.
It feels
Sister city.
it doesn't feel very foreign, but
Yeah.
also you're in a different country. So,
Yeah.
you know. And I love that when you're walking down the street, there you see people speaking different languages all the time.
All
You know what
of
I
it,
mean?
yeah.
And I love that.
I'd be
Like,
interested how many different languages are spoken there.
a shit ton.
I'd imagine it's just like here in United States, probably a lot.
But Canada is known for wanting immigrants because they have such a low population.
We know Canada,
and a lot
different,
of their land is not inhabited,
Yeah.
so they're constantly, advocating
because
for
a lot of forests and stuff still,
right,
unincorporated.
right. So
Yeah.
they wanted to increase their population at a time. So a lot of people did.
Shoot, they got decent health care.
They doing it right over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I took a trip to Quebec City, which is like 3 hours away from Montreal. Everything in between was like Indiana. That's what it was. It was
Right.
Stop.
So they need
Come
more.
on, bro.
They
They
need more
need
people.
more
It
people.
was
They
nothing.
Corn everywhere.
Nothingness.
Just nothing. Just corn and dairy. I'm like, all right.
Bears and shit.
Yeah.
My brother went to school in Toronto, so
Really?
I visited a few times. That's
Did
why.
not know.
That's why I went. Yeah, he went to
You know
Ryerson.
you had a brother.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
So I learn a lot every time I come here.
I'm gonna meet him pretty soon.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh yeah, Dario and I are going to Jordan.
Hey, don't tell everybody. Don't tell
Okay.
everybody. We gotta keep it a surprise.
Edit that out.
We'll keep it authentic for y'all. She told y'all we going to Jordan, and we're going to Egypt too. So stay tuned for those episodes.
Yeah.
I think you all are going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
We're going international, but glad everybody had a good week. Glad everybody had a good week. I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's learn something.
Yeah. We literally have just come from a hiking tour. Shout out to Black people outside.
Yeah.
They did their second one. First one they had 20 people. This time they had 40 people sign up. Actually, had 77 signed up, 40 come. So you know how that we welcome that adjustment. You know what I mean? But man, they doubled.
It was dope.
Month over month, they went crazy over there.
Make sure you follow them on Facebook. I mean Instagram or TikTok.
Black.people.outside.
And they plan. They're gonna have another hike if you're listening in time in August.
Yeah.
So. Make sure you sign up for that one. They're really fun, and the trails are always really cool.
Yeah, and it's so nice people. So many nice people. Yeah. Networking is a great networking opportunity.
Yeah,
also,
if you want to make friends, like casually, you know what I mean. You can show up by yourself and make friends.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
But it is time to learn. Let's to learn.
Let's get into it.
I know you're excited about it. Hope y'all excited about it too. Let's get tuned up.
Hey.
There it is. All right, I'm ready. This pina colada going crazy.
Yes.
We'll do. I'm gonna thank them. I can't thank this restaurant enough for letting us record in here and giving us the pina coladas to get us going during the show. I kind of like having drinks during the show. Cheers, y'all. Let's clink, 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 clink. Yeah. All that. All right, y'all. We are in New City Community Area number 61. I was excited about this. This is probably another one that I was really excited about and talk about. Let's get into it. The boundaries: to the north, Pershing Road; to the south, Garfield Boulevard; east, tracks at Stewart; and to the west, Western Avenue, and more tracks actually. Neighborhoods: New City, Back of the Yards, and Canaryville. Got some interesting stuff on all of those. The name, New City, it was a village for residents of the stockyards. Yeah, so it's a village, kind of like we've seen a lot of the industrial places here in Chicago, primarily Pullman was the big one, but it was a place where they worked. Now here's the thing: the more skilled people lived in better housing. So, yeah. So the more skilled that you were, the better housing that you got.
That's funny.
Yeah, this is significant. The reason why I kind of set this up, and this is also why I told you about. That's why our fun trivia question was what it was. You'll understand in a few here. The unskilled workers lived in what was called Packing Town. Okay, and near the packing houses, because this stockyards were home to the meatpacking industrial park for Chicago. Some history, though. I'm going to start right outside the city's boundaries. Let me take you back to 1865, December 25th, in the town of Lake, when the Union Stockyards opened. They opened up at Christmas Day, 1865. Fun fact about the Union Stockyards: the Union Stockyard is 475 acres. It's located at Exchange and Halsted, and when it closed in 1971, August 1971, it handled more than 1 billion animals.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. More than 1 billion animals, and it was home to Chicago's most successful industrial park.
That's crazy.
Some more fun facts. The gate that is there, and you'll see the gate. I got it flashing right there on the screen. If you're watching, it was built in 1875, and almost 100 years later, it became a national landmark in 1972.
That's crazy.
Carl Sandburg said that Chicago was the hog butcher of the world. And I got some more. I'm going to elaborate. I didn't write it down because I know this part. You know what I mean? The cool thing about that, us being hog butcher of the world, Chicago, that's where the stockyards, that's where all the meat packets. So we've talked about Bubbly Creek before.
Right.
We talked about the different parks where people worked, right over by the river.
Yeah.
The stockyards is kind of where it all just was like, this is where it started. This is where they shipped out meat products. This is where the animals came in. You came to Chicago via train, or trains went to you, to your local whatever place where you get your food. That came from Chicago.
Right.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, that came from Chicago. So just to give you all some context as to how busy this stockyard was and
Yeah.
what it did for the country.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what's really funny is as you're entering the neighborhood, there's a big sign from PETA that says, "Don't eat animals; they have feelings too."
That's funny. Of course, they placed it here in the stockyards.
Yeah.
Of course, they did.
They're not listening.
They're not. Yeah. And even if they are, I'm sorry. Asada is good.
Wow.
Yeah. If I had some pastor, I'll butcher a pig myself.
You know what I'm saying? I will. Anyway, now Peter's on listening. We continue. 1870s, the area was home to a lot of Irish and German workers in Packingtown. They were the working class immigrants who lived in the area because they didn't have to travel far from work and they could walk. So, again, these were the people that were good. They were skilled. They were able to live in the Packingtown. And keep in mind, we're still outside of Chicago. Okay, we're not in Chicago. We're talking about the town of Lake at this point.
Yeah.
So stay with me here. It was like their backyard. Okay, it's like their backyard. You see? You see where I'm going, y'all? Hold on. If y'all got it, that's for y'all. And Packingtown then became known as back of the yards.
Wow.
Wow.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah. You like how I spun that?
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hey,
I'm with that.
hey, y'all, I could just write the notes down, or I could make it fancy for y'all.
I
You know what I mean?
see
You see what I'm doing?
I see how you did that.
You see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Hey, your boy be out here.
Yeah, I like where you're taking us.
You,
I like
you
it.
see?
It's
See,
a
I like-
journey.
I take you on a journey. You know what I'm saying?
You should give a tour.
I should give a tour.
Speaking of,
Y'all, if you missed my first ever hosting gig, there will be more. Tours around Chicago. If you would like to hear me or come visit me on the tour of Chicago, I'm gonna leave that in the Spotify notes, and you could just drop us we'll put up a post or something like that. I think that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Enough about me. In 1880s, Polish came in as strikebreakers. Now, strikebreakers, just so you all know, because I think I mentioned strikebreakers before, but I didn't give context. They were the people that came in when you did go on strike. You had people to fill in. So now, nowadays, if you go on strike, the managers of whatever place kind of fill in until, or they get some temps until the real workers can come back in. That's a strikebreaker. The people that fill in spaces. So the Polish, that's how they came to this area.
Interesting.
And that started a huge influx of Eastern Europeans coming to the area. Now, the Irish did not like that. Irish and Germans didn't like that. So they wanted to keep it segregated from the Polish. White people, y'all need to get together. Unity.
Still applicable.
But we don't like all this white on white crime. No. Keep it. Let's come together. But the Polish, stayed in the area, and the Irish and Germans moved to Inglewood.
wow.
You see what I did there? You see what I did there again?
See what you just did.
It all ties together,
That's
y'all.
why, Trivia question.
There you go.
I get it.
So now when you think about that, when you think about how now this is where Inglewood was white, and you know what I mean? You know how we talked about it was white there. They came from back of the yards.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Ain't that crazy?
I would have never thought of that.
Never thought about it. And Inglewood was then called Junction Grove because of all the train.
Right.
The major train junction was right
that.
there. Yeah, you remember that?
Junction Grove, I do remember that. Wow.
Our boy Dion, the
Go
Grove.
listen to that episode because that episode was hilarious.
I really do like when Chicago, when the history kind of starts to make a lot of sense like that, because
you connect it all together.
You start connecting, and if you follow the podcast, I know a lot of people jump to their neighborhood first. I get y'all. I would do the same shit. But if you've been following week after week with us, it's starting to make sense now. We almost winded down. We only got less than 20 left to go. So really cool to see how that came together.
Yeah.
After World War I, the area changed again as Mexican Americans and Black Americans came into the area. Now, they don't say it, but I'm just going to deduce that they were probably also strike breakers.
Okay.
Because
I imagine the same kind of conflict that happens between the Irish and German and Polish people. It's here they come.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They really did that with the minorities.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Oh, now they different colors coming out. Oh,
no, we all out. Let's go.
Y'all gotta go.
We out. But it's really cool. It's really cool to see that, that's how we kind of came in, start taking the jobs, because there's a lot of people that had jobs in the area, whether they were strike breakers or not. stockyards really gave a lot of work to people. I'll get to that in a second. But a fun fact, Whiskey Row, which is very close by, Whiskey Row is a stretch along Ashland by the stockyards where all the different ethnicities had taverns.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to say that because they were, you know, if you're Irish, where you going? If you're German, what bar are you going to? You know,
right.
Mexican, Polish, so on and so forth. But they all had taverns down there, and people would go, excuse me, there I go, that's my vice on the podcast. Y'all take a drink,
shot.
take a shot, whatever you.
I haven't yawned yet, so.
Yeah, that's good. It's coming. But that's where they would all go, you know, during lunch break and or after work, you know, just to kind of take a load off. So if you come down here, come down to Whiskey Road. Some history down there. You know what I mean? We very close by. Yeah. Canaryville. Let's talk about.
Sorry, I was going to say there's actually a bar called Stanley's that's been open since 1935. Since the beginning of Whiskey Row.
Okay.
So if you want a little bit of history,
there you go.
Visit that.
Yeah. We gonna stop by Whiskey Row. We'll go by there real quick. Canaryville. This is one that's it's interesting here. Actually, it's one of the oldest neighborhoods in Chicago. So if you think about like neighborhoods, this is one of the oldest ones in Chicago. How do I want to go about this way? So there was the Gustavo Swift family. They were Germish. They didn't like dirt and worms and shit.
They were Germans.
They were Germans. No, they were Germans.
They were all OCD.
yeah. They were Germans, and they were kind of the founders, one of the founders of this whole meatpacking empire.
Okay,
oh, wow.
They lived in this area. I say that because the area was mainly Irish. The Canaryville was mainly Irish, so we already know, the Irish and German they linked up, but there was only really that main German family right there.
Gotcha.
This was a lot of lower income Irish folks. Yeah. And the reason why I say that is because they don't know where the name came from. Okay, they don't know where Canaryville came from. There's two things, according to the Chicago Encyclopedia, brought to you by, I'm not going to say brought to you by because we're not sponsored, but Chicago History Museum, whatever. This is where they think that it came from. There were a bunch of sparrows that would feed off of the grain left over on the trains. Way back in the day, right? Way back in the day, because the stockyards also had trains that obviously came through to drop off stuff.
Right.
So they were thinking sparrows would just follow the trains and would just land when the trains would stop. They would just eat all the grains. Or it could be because there were gangs in the area. They called them wild canaries. Wild canaries. Wild canaries were, predominantly white folks, and they were active in attacking Black Americans in the race riots of 1919.
Wow.
So that is nobody. I feel like we know the answer, but we just don't want to say it.
Yeah.
You said 1919?
1919. Yeah.
I thought you said it was one of the oldest neighborhoods in Chicago.
Yeah. No, we're talking about the gangs. I'm talking about the gangs.
And
the race
riot was named. Oh, did the name change?
Right. I'm sure the name probably changed.
Okay.
So
I was like,
right.
It would have been named a long time ago.
That's a good point. It would have been named a long time ago if it was. Then we know it was about the damn birds.
Right.
But the fact that we are still debating it, it probably went south. Yeah. So if you're not sure about the race riots of 1919, a lot of that was, we're fresh into the Great Migration, 1916, where, Black folks started migrating to the north. Chicago got 600,000 new residents from the south. And we are also, this is the time of the, meatpacking is still kind of booming right now at this time. So you can only imagine, the wars are happening. Black people going to fight for a country that ain't fighting for them. They coming back to no housing.
Right.
Yeah, a bunch of redlining, weird stuff going on 1919. So that's where that stems from. I don't want to talk about Canaryville like that, but that's what it is. First of all, I thought canaries were yellow. I mean,
are they not?
I mean,
isn't that Tweety Bird is a canary?
You're right.
That's what I thought.
Ain't he a canary?
Yeah, I think Tweety
I
Bird is a
think so.
canary, and I thought that canary was a shade of yellow.
Right?
Right.
Canary yellow, right?
Yeah, I thought that was a thing.
Why we, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
where'd that come from? You know what I mean? Like,
That's weird. Yeah.
now we got to cancel Tweety Bird.
Yeah.
You know, we got to cancel
If he
Woodstock.
was with the wild canaries,
You know what I'm saying?
We can't go for that.
We can't go for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can't do
Oh
that.
wow, you have multiple kinds of canaries.
Oh, are there?
There's a domestic canary, which is yellow, a blue factor canary, which is blue.
Wow.
Oh.
You have the cinnamon canary, which is red.
Oh,
You have
wow.
the red factor canary, which is also red.
More red.
Scots fancy canary, which is white. You have a green canary.
So we got the Scots running around
Right.
here.
And then you
Yeah.
have another like 4 or 5 different kinds of yellow canaries. Mostly yellow,
Mostly
but
yellow.
there's also green, blue,
A green canary?
white,
I wanna see
and
that.
red.
I feel like I've seen them. Damn, you got the picture pulled up and everything.
I've never seen the green one
Hey.
before.
Yeah.
That looks
Yeah,
dope.
a green canary. First of all, I don't even know if I've seen a canary in real life, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, probably
Are
not.
canaries, here in Chicago?
Yeah, they look like little cuties.
You seen
I mean,
that
I've
before?
never seen
Okay, I was
one in
about
the
to say, like,
wild, but
I've seen
I've
them at
seen
the
one
zoo.
in.
Ain't nobody ever seen no canary. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. The only time we seen
Nobody ever?
no,
You
not
can't
here in
just-
Chicago. Canaries ain't here in Chicago. Look it up.
Even if they did, they would just mix them in with the pigeons that be at the red
Right,
line.
right,
They
right.
wouldn't-
No,
they
no.
wouldn't.
Hey, them pigeons ain't.
Wow.
This whole city is run by pigeons. You know what I'm saying?
Did you know that the reason pigeons are so stupid is because we domesticated them?
sorry.
It's because
There's a pigeon out there listening somewhere like,
no,
God
no.
damn.
No, my sister told me this fact, so if it's wrong, fact check her.
Damn.
But she said the reason pigeons are so stupid is because we domesticated them and we used them for a very specific task.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
carrier pigeon.
Carrier pigeons.
Yeah.
And then we were like, we're done, and we let them out in the wild. But they're not meant to be in the wild. They were domesticated animals.
But how did they get stupid?
Because they were meant to like live for one task. We fed them. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
like they were never they
They don't know how to live outside
right
on their
basically
own.
they
So they bougie.
they evolved to be
Dumb.
domesticated animals, and then we just let them outside.
Damn, that's crazy. So they homeless.
Basically,
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
crazy.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad for pigeons now.
no, fuck them.
Yeah, you don't like
They're
birds.
CIA agents.
They not anymore. We just found out that they're homeless. They
They're
vets if
homeless
anything.
CIA
You know what I mean? Like,
They mercenaries.
you know they shit. They was out here doing the Lord's
They're
work.
available, hire to kill.
Wow.
and they will.
Man,
Trust
them bad boys be mounting up.
Yeah.
You know,
Pigeons-
They're not scared of shit.
They at all.
That's why they're not scared of people, because
no,
they
they're not.
used to be
They used to be-
domesticated.
This making a lot of sense now.
You know?
Wow.
This making so
There you
much
go.
sense.
Look at that bird tangent we just went
You know
on.
what I'm
There we
saying?
go, man. Give us a coin sound.
hey.
Come on, man.
Thank
Let's go.
you.
I got you. I got you. Let's see. We almost done with some of the fun facts. Where am I at here? Yeah.
I know, I'm sorry. I accidentally touched
yeah.
the screen.
It's all good. 1920s. Let's talk about the population and where it kind of stands today. Bring it to a conclusion here. 1920s, there were 40,000 workers in this area. So yeah,
Wow.
40,000 people in this area that work. So and that's not just the price. That's just the workers. We're not talking about the families and shit like that they had. You know what I'm saying? After World War II, the trucks were
Somebody over there going like this with the
yeah,
chair.
on purpose. Yeah, he could easily lift it up for a small ass kid.
Man, fuck them kids. Fuck your kids
God.
specifically if you're
You
listening.
you remember our headphones are on, so we don't know our volume
Right.
in real life.
And fuck them kids.
Seriously, she with it, man.
She with
it.
I don't care.
She says square up then.
Basically,
you would knock
I'm ready.
you would knock a kid out.
Yes, I would.
Hey,
I believe you
100%.
too.
Yes, I would.
She's serious. Yeah.
Yep.
hey, look, hey, shit, I've been knocked around a couple times in my life. Shit, you don't talk back to your elders. That's the problem. Anyway, let's.
Oh, it has something to do with that.
Yeah.
Fuck the elders too.
Wow.
Anybody
These square
can
up on
get
them.
it. Yes.
Damn. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Sarah's the thug of the podcast.
You gotta earn the respect. You know what I mean?
Respect
I don't-
is earned.
right.
It is earned.
I'm not blatantly gonna respect you.
Wow.
You ain't just out here handing out respect.
You know?
No,
Be disrespectful
There's a
until
cost.
you earn it.
Oh my God.
Hey, how you feel?
She got that black Air Force energy, man. She
Yes,
got it, man. She got that.
Look, black Air Forces go crazy.
They do.
See, look.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, you like it. Yeah, I got my black Air Maxes on.
Yeah.
That's different.
That's
That's different. I can run and talk my shit. Anyway, after World War II, trucks kind of came became a bigger thing, obviously, as we progress and evolve here. They replaced the trains, and the butchers were able to get to the farms quicker, and actually more different farms. So now you don't need the trains.
Right.
So what does that do when you kind of eliminate some work for people?
Right.
They suffered. So from 1952 to 1962, all the main meat packers closed down in the stockyard.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. All because of evolution. You know what I mean?
That's insane.
Us getting better and more efficient. And then the community led organizers kind of help. Excuse me. Damn. What's in this pina colada, y'all?
I don't know, man.
Milk?
Probably Tito's or something.
Something more. It's going down too smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Anyway, the stockyards closed, like I said, in August of '71, so 9 years after that. But community kind of helped keep the change, for better conditions, because now houses were bad. Everything, when you take away that many jobs and that many opportunities, and you kind of leave, it is what it is. Things change, right? Houses were bad.
Yeah.
The area were bad. And keep in mind, too, this was a stockyard. This was a stockyard area. So there were smells that people thought were hazardous. It wasn't sanitary, and poor living conditions. Bunch of different stuff that you just up and leave it as it is. It's just bad. We talked about Bubbly Creek before.
Mm-hmm.
Bubbly Creek was where they dumped all the trash and the dead animal parts that weren't used so now
Carcasses.
so people were like, yo, this is a bad area, and eventually I skipped over, but it was annexed to Chicago in '89. But when it was a part of Chicago, it still wasn't sanitary. You know what I mean? It wasn't sanitary. So community got together, and I listed a few of them. The Back of the Yards Neighborhood Council, they overall saw that the conditions would get better. So everything that's encompassing the whole thing got better, right?
Yeah.
But then there was the United Neighborhood Organization for Hispanics, UNO for short.
Hey.
Yeah.
See what they did
You
there.
see what they did? You see what they did? And kind of like, and also let me not skip over, but the African American Organization of New City. So what those two groups did were help out those demographics.
Yeah.
Just like we heard in a bunch of different community areas around the city, kind of like what the Hull House did for ladies and the immigrants, Italian immigrants, over in Chinatown, that building there. That's exactly what this was. So the organizations and community, again, is a big reason why Chicago is great, because you do have these community organizations that fight for the people. So there you have it. They're still around. I didn't put too much information because it's like the same thing. But to name them again, you got the Back of the Yards Neighborhood Council, the United Neighborhood Organization, and then African American Organization New City. Y'all check them out. People that's doing good things for people and making sure that their community area is up to par with the rest of the city and really the rest of the world. You know what I mean? So, y'all, that is New City. What I got to tell you right now. We there's more, but that's what we're gonna talk about right now. That's what it is right now. I hope y'all learned something. Y'all learn anything?
Yeah,
everything I
at
learned
least-
was pretty much new.
Yeah.
Right.
That was.
I feel like this is a community area that don't nobody. You just know it as Back of the Yards.
Right.
Yeah.
I was just
Or
gonna
the
say
stockyards.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
stockyards.
You know what I mean?
Back
Like,
of the
or
yards,
Canaryville. You hear Canaryville.
I've never heard Canaryville.
I have. I've heard it a whole bunch. One thing here, and this was my perception of Canaryville. I thought it was like predominantly white. That's because like I hear it from a lot of white folks, but that makes sense now. When you hear the white locals talk about it, because that was where a lot of white
lived.
folks were. You know what I mean? So
I mean, where were they not? Is the question.
That's honestly on the south side. Actually, the south side was all
white.
Hyde Park at one point. So
That's crazy.
Right.
yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I think because the stockyards are closed, I think that I probably had in my head that there wasn't much happening around here.
Right.
So
Right.
Yeah.
I probably just assumed that. But I mean, we're here, and I'm like,
Right.
it looks like any
It's
other
going crazy.
neighborhood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, this is where we are literally on the street where we get our shirts from.
Yeah.
Oh,
to
wow.
make our shirts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
We should probably stop in there. I want some more shirts.
yeah, we.
Listen,
if
they also
open.
have plain T-shirts, and they're like $7.
Yeah, they not bad.
At
and if
all.
you can make your own stuff, shit.
Even if you just want plain T-shirts.
You get them
I'm
in both.
saying.
Look at Sarah trying to sell.
I'm just saying.
They're gonna have people coming in
Aviva.
shopping like it's Walmart.
Yeah.
You
You know.
can.
I guess you
Get
can.
7 white tees.
Trying to turn up.
Basically.
Okay, some black Air Force One down the street.
Yeah, that's what she gonna be wearing.
Wow. Okay. Look,
We know Sarah about it.
Yeah.
Y'all, we are. That's the first half. That's the history. Y'all know how we get down. We're gonna take a little break. Come back and talk about the fantastic food, dope environment, and yeah, we'll be right back,
Yeah.
y'all. 77 flavors. Let's get it. Oops.
hello.
Hello.
I said hello to someone the other day, and they're like, "Why are you so awkward?" I was like, "Hello is not awkward."
Wow. I said, what up, mother? That's what they want. That's what
You
they
know?
want. They want that kind
How
of
mu-
energy.
what energy am I supposed to walk in with?
Why are you so awkward?
Yeah, you can't say. Wow, you can't say hello, no.
Right?
No.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like it's insane. Anyway, welcome back to the food portion of this episode. And today we are at it's literally the Restaurant Y Taqueria Guerrero. Okay, cool.
So basically, the Guerrero family restaurant.
Well,
Taqueria.
it could be
Taqueria,
that.
yeah,
It could
and
be
taqueria.
that, but also Guerrero is an area in Mexico. So
Oh, is it?
yeah,
That
Okay.
makes sense.
Okay.
yeah.
Damn. Oops. Hold on. Why do I always never do that? I'm trying to give
Why
you.
do I always never do that?
Why do I? So what I was trying to say is I never. There you go. I never put it back to the page that it was. Anyway, y'all
Yeah.
don't need that.
Sorry.
I
It's
done
all
fucked
good.
up your coin.
Technical things.
Yeah.
I'll still take it, even
Yeah.
if it's late.
She
That's
said.
what she said.
Aha.
All right. So let's discuss what made us so sleepy today.
I'm not sleepy. I'm turned up.
Shit.
Are you?
Shit.
I thought I was. Maybe it's in my eyes or something. I don't know.
So this taqueria has been around for 12 years. It is family owned. It's right here in back of the yards. Actually, fun fact: they were included in one of the Chicago Tribune's articles about the hottest hot sauces in the city.
Let me tell you something. Okay, is this red
It's
brand?
the red one.
Ooh.
The author that wrote the article said he had to chug 3 glasses of water after that because it was so hot.
Okay, it ain't that bad,
It was-
but
Okay, well, I mean,
I will say this. I'll say this though. I guess equivalent to.
it was Nick.
It was Nick.
Nick wrote the
Nick.
article on this hot sauce.
Nick, come on now, bro. It is hot though. It was
Yeah.
funny is I didn't even tell y'all it was that hot.
Yeah.
It was
but
hot.
I choked off that motherfucker. I was like,
That's what
Yeah.
she said.
that's
Wow.
wow. It like. Yeah, carry on. Let's move past that one.
One day I'm gonna grow up, but not today.
Yeah,
That's
not
funny,
today,
man.
Not today.
Yeah.
But it is hot. It's
Yeah.
funny that you say that
Yeah.
because I did.
Listen, I love spicy food, but I rarely go for the red sauce.
Man,
I'm always the green sauce, and then if there's a green sauce that has avocado in it, that's my go-to because that is probably the mildest.
Have y'all tried it?
No,
Hey, try it right now.
No.
Put a little dab on you. Do
I
it.
got you.
Do it for the podcast.
I tried a
do
little
it,
bit.
do it.
One time for the podcast. There it is.
No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
No.
There you go, bro.
It is pretty hot, but
Yeah.
you just have to be aware that you're about to eat something
Right.
hot. It'll catch you off guard and you think you're just getting a
I didn't.
regular.
Right.
It caught me off guard because I dumped kind of a lot on the chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just
Dario be going in. You
I-
see, when Dario eat, he be tilting his head sideways, eating and shit. You like, damn, nigga, it's gonna be there.
Science.
It's gonna be there. He be eating like he's having an intimate moment, bro.
It is.
That's
intimate.
very true.
It's
is,
personal.
yeah.
Shit, Let's get it on.
Especially
Yeah.
when he put that sauce on the taco.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
hey.
be rubbing his
It's
to-go
intimate.
place like, you gonna get it when I get home. You gonna get it.
I fuck you up.
Oh.
Anyway, that's enough of
We
that.
just listen to Bruno Mars.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Versace on the floor.
Stop it. So they're so they've been here for 12 years, and right on the main street in back of the yards, we'll put the address
Yep. Yeah,
somewhere. This is for Dario's
Okay.
editing.
Yep.
But also you can check them out on our Instagram page or just Google that shit.
Google it.
Let's talk about what we ate.
Let's get it.
So we first ordered. They're also known for their milkshakes or their shakes in general, or smoothies, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
You ordered the strawberry one, Byron. You ordered the strawberry
The
one
strawberry
first.
one was fantastic.
Yeah.
Please get it. Please get that.
But they're really known for their pina colada ones.
Is that what they know
Yes,
for?
that's what everyone.
Oh, that's why she
comes
gave
here.
it
That's
to
why
us.
she she offered them to us
Offered,
very
yeah.
generously. And that's what we're drinking right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Let me tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you, because I don't think this is alcoholic.
No, it's not.
You know, you ever drink something where it's not alcoholic, but for some reason you still kind of like,
Placebo?
yeah, you
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
am
right.
I forcing myself to be
Right.
drunk right now or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, yeah.
It is not alcoholic
It's
because
not
I don't drink, and if it was alcoholic,
And
I would be
Look,
drunk
man,
right now.
if this is alcoholic, then
You'd be toasted.
yeah, we'll be lit up. It's the whole thing of pina colada, and this is not a small glass.
And
You can
it's
see it right here.
It's
Yeah.
really good.
This is good. This is very good. I can see why they're known for this because it's hot as hell outside today.
Right.
And we've been on a hike.
Yep.
This
Yeah.
worked. This was right on time.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
If I'm
agree.
being honest, yeah,
I agree.
right on time.
Their menu is really good. Usually you'll see like tacos, like tortas, burritos, but they mostly do plates.
Yes.
And I really like that. Of course they have tacos and burritos and stuff, but it's like one item, and then they list down all the meat options that you can have.
Yeah. Prices on stickers, easily changeable, so they ain't got to change
Yeah,
the picture.
right.
You just pull the stick off or put over it. I like it.
Exactly. And they have a total, I believe, of 26 items on their menu.
Yeah,
if
sound
I'm
about
not-
right.
If I'm not wrong. And we started off with a plate of gorditas, which, if you don't know what that is, it's like a thicker. It's not a tortilla, but it's a thick bread dough that they cut in half and then
Y'all,
they stuff it with
It's
things.
good. Y'all have that Taco
Yeah,
Bell stuff.
you know what the
It's
hell
like
I'm
a
talking about.
pita.
It's like, yeah.
It's basically like a pita that's made out of corn.
That they were large. We got the 3, right? Damn. Which ones?
We got pastor.
Yeah, there was a 3. Yeah.
Carne asada and chorizo.
Y'all, we couldn't even finish.
We ate one
We ate one.
that was split 3 ways.
Not because it wasn't good. Not because it wasn't good. But that bad boy was we had eaten too much food before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you
Yeah.
order? Tell us what you ordered.
So aside from those, I had the burrito, of course, asada burrito. Because I'm basic. I don't do too much. Okay, I stay in my lane. Burrito is my lane. And it was good. It was
Yeah.
very good. It's large. You know what I
Yeah.
mean. Just the right amount of beef in there asada.
Yeah.
I struggled during. I was trying to
He
tell
said
them.
it's not a lot, but it's also not a lot of little.
Did I say?
She be making what he say sound worse.
That's what he said.
He said it's not a lot, but it is also not a lot.
Yeah.
I said I oddly know what you mean, but I was like, oh, it's just right. He was like, that was
That's
a
the
quicker
one,
way to
that's
say
the
it.
I don't know why I couldn't think of that, but it was just the right amount. It
Yeah.
was just the right amount. Now we have a bean issue here, right? Because
Okay.
the beans here, I like the beans, but I like them more on the
burrito.
burrito.
Yeah.
And y'all
I like
seem
the
like y'all
beans.
disagree with me just a little bit.
I thought they were. They're not like the best I've ever had, but I thought they were decent enough.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
to me, the rice carried it so much. I would just eat
Right.
them together, and it was
Yeah,
like,
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the rice was fantastic.
The rice was
the rice
good.
was fantastic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, they were, but I feel like a little bit better this time, just because I don't know. I was eating it with the burrito, like like I was like using the burrito to push it on the fork.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
got you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's unusual behavior for me. I don't do that.
You don't usually eat the rice on the side.
Yeah, I mean I eat it more than the beans. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like beans usually gonna be left on the plate,
Right.
Unless they like the black beans that just be. They got a little kick to them.
They got a flavor.
They
that
got a
you're
little,
like,
got a little flavor. You like, okay, this ain't no regular bean.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So I don't know. Anyway, the burrito was very good. I like the burrito. You had the burrito too, but a different.
I had an
protein.
al pastor, which is I'm gonna always go with al pastor.
Yeah.
If
Really?
I have it with tortas or with anything. I just because to me it's the most tender and
Yeah.
juicy one. The
Really?
way they prepare it is why. I
Really?
like it. Yeah.
Interesting.
So usually they prepare. I was about to say propel. They prepare al pastor on like kind of like if
A
you ever
skewer?
see skewer like how you
And then
see
they-
gyro meat.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And so and they be using like
That
pineapple.
do be coming off that
Yeah,
quick.
They
it's
come off
tender
good.
as hell.
Yeah. So I usually get that if it's
I
any
usually-
good.
That big ass butcher knife.
Yeah.
I usually. That butcher knife is. I thought it was just like a good ass butcher knife.
Yeah.
No, it's
No,
sharp as hell.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you could probably
Yeah, I
take a
could
butter
skin
knife
you
and
right
it still
now.
come
Really?
off.
Wow, you got a lot of
Yeah,
energy.
I didn't know there was so much with her. That's
You know what's crazy? I'm listening to you while she talking her shit, and I'm just like, Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
I could just skin you.
Okay. Wow. This just turned into a murder mystery podcast.
No.
You know? Damn.
But yeah, that was.
What'd you get?
I had the chorizo and potato flautas, and flautas were like one of the first things I ever had in Mexico. My host mom, when I was studying abroad, used to make them with chorizo and potatoes, and I love them. And it's really hard to find the chorizo and potato. It's usually like chicken or beef or something, because who's gonna order a potato flauta? You know what I mean? But that's how she used to make them, and I love them. It's like a mashed potato with chorizo inside, and it's like it's so good.
I've had flautas before, but I never had them with the potato in it. So when you said it had potato, I was like,
damn,
have you ever had that?
That was my first time.
I know. I saw it on the menu, and I was like, hell yeah. And you get 4. Usually you get 3, but they gave 4.
So that's a traditional thing? Like
I don't know if it's traditional, but it's the like that. It was the first meal I ever had in Mexico. That was like.
That was your first meal. Mm-hmm. Shit, that first meal probably gonna slap for the rest of your life.
Right, so it's like it has a special place in my heart. And she also used to always make chilaquiles with like green salsa, like a salsa verde, and a fried egg. So that's also one of my favorites.
I'm trying to remember. Well, we're gonna be going to overseas. My first time overseas.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what's gonna be my first meal that I have. I'm gonna remember it.
Man, cause you going to y'all? Are y'all doing Jordan first?
No, we're doing Cairo first.
Yeah, Cairo first. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I mean,
we had Demira here.
But Demira is Ethiopian.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
it's Ethiopian.
It's different.
I imagine
Egypt has
Arabic foods.
Egypt has a couple different traditional meals, and they're basically, think of like a kitchen sink meal. So one of their traditional meals is like you have pasta, rice, lentils. No,
collard greens. I'm sorry.
No, it's like when you put multiple ingredients that don't seem to go together, and they make something great. So it has like pasta, rice, lentils, and like a bunch of other things and some vegetables in it, and it's like a casserole, and that's one of their traditional meals. But in Jordan, we have a bunch of like Syrian and Palestinian and Lebanese influence. So and then obviously there's like Bedouin food, which is like barbacoa. So that's where it started.
I know that's about to go crazy over there. Yeah. The spices is probably.
So what we do is you dig a hole in the ground, and then you put the rice in a flat little metal thing, and then you put the goat on a skewer, and then you stick it so the fat from the goat or the chickens, whatever is it being cooked,
it just drops down.
It drops down on the rice, and so it cooks in that fat. It's amazing.
It cooks for.
I'm finna get in y'all carry-on luggage.
No, it cooks for hours, like 6-7 hours.
Really?
On really like
slow cooking,
smoked. It's just amazing.
I bet you that do slap though,
because
that flavor,
crazy.
That flavor is probably gonna be. Man, look, let me tell you something, y'all. I'm gonna come back a whole different human being.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You are.
We're not talking about that right now. I'm just enthused by the fact that they had your first meal here.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to happen to me. Translate to me. I think the food over here is very good.
Yeah.
Here's what
I think the service is awesome.
I was just about to say that. Because we ask people, moment of can we record inside their place of business.
They don't know we're coming.
They have no clue. We don't get. Y'all look. Let me.
I'm sorry, sir. Go ahead.
This disclaimer. We don't do that. We do. What is it? Consent. We consent because if she said that, damn.
Wow.
We got some lawsuits. But these people the restaurants let us in and record.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, man.
Yes.
And nobody has attitude about it.
Ever. They're always like so generous with their time and their space.
What's crazy, she just asked, what's going, talk to us. What are we doing? And then once we tell them we don't need a lot of space, everybody always say yeah. But then when she was like, when can I listen to it? That's so, to me, it's like, okay, cool. Now we changed over from, all right, let's get past the, that part. Now we on to the good fun part. All right, let's, so thank you, to this restaurant, all the restaurants, for letting us come in here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need that little girl going off now. Maybe she would whoop your ass. Maybe. She got what color shoes she got on? She got the you know what, you got to watch out for kids that wear
I'm
LA
wearing-
gears and like the lights on the shoes.
Gears.
Like-
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Because they're convinced they go fast.
You know what I'm saying? Because they think they
talking
different.
about-
It's all
like,
mental.
yeah, it's all mental.
It's all mental. They be thinking they like Thanos or some shit like
Yeah.
that with the
She probably
stones.
got wheels on. She gonna glide over
Yeah,
here.
you know what I'm
These
saying?
Crocs, she got tie-dye Crocs on.
You know, and she got the pigtails on.
Oh, man.
You gotta watch them bad little girls be
The
having
hoes
pigtails with
with
the
the pigtails.
with the little bows. She got the
Oh.
ribbons in the hair. You know what I mean? You know she gonna be a bad kid when she grow up. Shit, she a bad kid now. Anyway, I know.
I hope her parents don't listen to this.
Me either. I hope they don't, because they know how we look.
Yeah. People be like, man, we were long time listeners. Why'd you do that?
Hey, look, you bring your kids around this podcast, we gonna let them know about themselves too. Shit.
They gonna learn today.
They gonna learn
Oh, my
today. Anyway, that's all I got.
That's also all I got.
Great restaurant. What you think?
I think this was really good. I will come back because I want to try some of their seafood stuff too.
Oh yeah.
You know, I was gonna get the
They have an
tilapia.
entire page of fish and shrimp.
Let me ask y'all this. I think I know the answer. People be saying tilapia is like a mixture of, it's like the bottom feeder of like the.
I've heard that it's I've heard that it's genetically engineered. That's what I've heard.
Mhm.
I mean,
don't
what
know.
isn't, honestly?
That's what I heard.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but they-
Genetically, okay, I need everybody, listen to me. Look me in my eye, all right? Look me in my eye. Genetically engineered food does not mean it's going to give you cancer.
Right.
Because the bananas we eat today are genetically modified.
Are they?
Yes. Bananas, the way they existed, taste like the artificial banana flavor. And then we genetically modified them to what bananas are
Oh,
today.
I'm glad we did that then. That's-
Yeah, for real. Well, I
Right?
wouldn't want a regular
So
banana.
relax, unclench. You know what I mean? It's probably the air you're breathing is probably what's giving you cancer. So it's all right. Just eat the banana.
Damn.
Damn, is it airborne? Okay.
Probably. Shit.
But
All these microplastics we inhale.
that's a, you know.
I mean,
But I mean,
vote. I don't know.
vote.
Vote for people that give a shit about you.
Vote.
Oh my god.
That's a good way to end the podcast. Politically.
That's not voting is not political.
That's not because that's your right as a
civil right.
Civil right.
It's your
Civil duty.
to-
Civil duty,
to
not a
vote.
right. Because
I mean-
some of us still just still fighting.
Barely just got the right.
We barely
Damn.
just got. Wow, we just went south.
Anyway, Byron, where should people follow you? What
So
should they,
you can follow my food page at Shy Food Local. We will be coming with some new content pretty soon.
Hey.
And then if you care about me personally, which you probably don't,
They might.
Byron does it all. You can follow me on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what
No,
I'm
and
saying?
on that note, y'all be blessed if you liked this episode. Go ahead, send it to someone you like. Follow us on Instagram, on TikTok. We're going crazy on TikTok, so give us a
Low-key,
little
though.
follow.
Okay, though.
If you did not like this episode,
We can try again Wednesday.
you could vote down there and be like, "Stop doing this," and we won't listen because this is dictatorship. We're socialists.
Hey.
This is anti-capitalism propaganda over here.
Meanwhile,
We'll see you on Wednesday when to Chicago pays us.
I was just about to say.
to do this so we can buy things.
Make it to the ad, non-capitalist. Byron,
hilarious.
Sara, Dario, we out. Hey, thanks for listening to this episode of 77 Flavors of Chicago. We hope you enjoyed it. If you can, please like, rate, and subscribe to us on all streaming platforms where you listen to podcasts. And we hope to listen soon. We'll catch you back next Monday with a new episode. Bye.